On the vast fields of Brazil, the largest cattle farm in the world is raising giant cows. Curious yet? Let's dive into how they transform these gentle giants into a source of pride for the agricultural industry. The Nellore breed originated in India and was brought to Brazil in the 19th century. It is a descendant of the famous Zebu cattle, known for their massive size. Currently, Brazil has approximately 167 million Nellore cattle, accounting for 80% of the country's total livestock. Nellore bulls typically weigh between 1,100 and 1,300 pounds, while cows range from 770 to 990 pounds. They are easily recognized by their large stature and short hair, which can be white or light gray. The Nellore breed thrives in Brazil due to its excellent heat tolerance, high resistance to diseases, outstanding meat quality, and economic efficiency. Mato Grosso is the region with the highest cattle population in Brazil, accounting for 30% of the country's Nellore cattle. With average temperatures ranging from 77 F to 95 FA, it's considered Brazil's furnace. Despite the heat, Nellore cattle thrive thanks to their short hair. Their white coat reflects sunlight, helping to lower their body temperature. Their ability to adapt to the hot and humid climate, combined with high resistance to diseases and parasites, allows them to flourish in these harsh conditions. So, these Nellore cows are waiting for you to give them a Two criteria for selecting breeding cattle are appearance and body condition. A healthy bull should have a strong physique, long legs, and well-defined thighs, indicating agility and strength. Body condition is also crucial. Cattle should have a moderate layer of fat, not too thin or obese, as reflected in their muscle tone and coat shine. This careful selection is key to Brazil producing 100 tons of beef each year. A high-quality Nellore bull typically costs between $2,000 and $5,000. Come along as we visit the giant cattle farm in Brazil. Leave a 1 if you're in. The sunlight shines brilliantly over the vast landscape. The farmer's ranch stretches across 1,000 acres of lush green grass. The cattle pens are spacious and outdoors, allowing the cows to move freely. Waste and living areas are clearly separated, an effective measure for eliminating unpleasant odors from the farm. On average, each farm raises between 100 to 500 cattle. The cows are well cared for and enjoy roaming the pastures and socializing with their friends every day. The farmer also raises Girolando cattle for milk production. Each Nelore cow can produce about 1,100 to 1,540 pounds of meat annually, while Girolando cows typically yield between 11,000 and 17,600 pounds of milk. The total income from both breeds can range from $100,000 to $250,000 each year. This is the secret of Brazilian cattle farming. On the lush green pastures of Brazil, the golden sunlight casts a warm glow that makes anyone feel as though they've stepped into a fairy tale. The climate here is warm and pleasant. Imagine yourself as a cowboy, riding your trusty steed. As a brave cowboy, you glide across the meadows, guiding the herd over the vibrant hills while enjoying the refreshing breeze. It's simply magnificent. Cattle ranching is not just a job. It's a cherished tradition with a rich history spanning over 500 years in Brazil. The Nelore cows you care for will become the top champions of the agricultural industry. The clear blue sky and the echoing sounds of the cattle create a country melody, blending seamlessly with the simple, peaceful rhythm of rural life. The diet of Nelore cattle primarily consists of fresh, delicious grass. They are usually fed in the early morning and late afternoon to take advantage of the cooler weather. Each cow needs about 20–30 pounds of grass per day, depending on their weight and age. Brachiaria grass is a favorite among the herd. This fiber-rich grass not only aids digestion, but also enhances meat quality. When cattle graze on natural grass, their meat develops a richer flavor and contains higher levels of healthy fats. Leave a 0 if you find the video boring. The breeding season for Nelore cattle typically occurs from November to March, coinciding with Brazil's rainy season. This is different from many other cattle breeds. Nelore calves possess strong genetic traits and have the ability to develop muscle mass even at a young age. Each year, Brazil consumes approximately 9 million tons of beef. The country has around 4,000 beef processing facilities, ranging from large factories to smaller operations. Brazilian beef is exported to countries in Europe and Asia. Thank you for watching the video with me. Now, let me take you on a tour of some local shops in Brazil to see how they prepare giant beef cuts. First, Let's explore the traditional Brazilian dish, churrasco. This famous barbecue has its roots in the culture of cowboys from southern Brazil. It typically uses cuts from the rump, belly, and ribs, which have just the right amount of fat to avoid being too greasy. The beef is simply seasoned with salt and then grilled over charcoal until it's perfectly cooked, maintaining its tenderness and natural flavor. Looks delicious already. Picanha is a popular dish among farmers in the states of Rio Grande do Sul, Santa Catarina, and Pará, Brazil. This dish uses the rump cap of Nelore cattle. Known for its thick layer of fat on top, picanha ensures the meat stays tender and flavorful when grilled. When sliced thin, picanha offers a delightful culinary experience, blending natural sweetness with a captivating smoky flavor. When it comes to beef, you can't miss bife cavallo. This is a popular daily meal choice for Brazilians. It is usually made from tender beef, grilled to perfection, and served on a plate, topped with a sunny side-up egg. You definitely should try these traditional dishes I recommend when you visit Brazil. The Festa do Pio de Barreiros is one of the largest livestock events in Brazil, typically held annually in August. The festival attracts hundreds of thousands of visitors from all over, where participants showcase their skills and bravery by taming massive bulls. The thrilling confrontations between cowboys and cattle create an electrifying atmosphere. The festival is lively, filled with music, dancing, and traditional Brazilian activities. Lasting about 10 days, it not only celebrates cattle ranching culture, but also brings together the community and visitors in an environment bursting with energy and excitement. This dish is also very easy for us to make manually at home. To start, plums are carefully selected, only choosing ripe, evenly red ones without any damage. Next, we'll use a knife to cut each plum in half and remove the pits. After removing the pits, each plum piece is arranged on a drying tray without stacking. The manual plum drying process can take from 1 to 2 days, depending on the weather and humidity of the environment. Plums will be left in the sun or under a shade to avoid moisture and should be flipped regularly to ensure even drying. Let's continue our journey into the world of passionate plum enthusiasts. The process of creating delicious plums will leave you amazed, as it's a meticulous and elaborate journey. It all begins with pruning and harvesting the plums, crucial steps marking the preparation for processing at the factory. Pruning is done carefully, removing unnecessary branches to provide space for the plum trees to grow evenly and robustly. When the plums are ripe and juicy, the harvesting process begins. The plums are carefully picked by giant machines to ensure they remain undamaged and maintain the highest quality. After harvesting, the plums are transported from the farm to the processing factory. Here, they undergo advanced care and processing to become high-quality products like dried plums. Each product carries a rich flavor and excellent quality, reflecting the meticulousness and love of the plum growers. The dried plum processing factory is where the processing is carried out with professionalism and advanced technology. At the factory, each plum is processed and transformed from fresh to delicious dried plums, ensuring long-term preservation. The process begins by selecting ripe red plums and ensuring quality. Then, the plums are thoroughly washed and pitted to prepare for the drying process. Next, the plums are arranged on conveyors and fed into drying machines, where temperature and humidity are tightly controlled to ensure uniform drying and preservation of the natural flavor. Leave a 0 if you find this video boring. Horse sausage is definitely a must-try if you ever get the chance. The horse meat is hand-stuffed into collagen casings by skilled artisans. Then, the sausages are grilled on the barbecue, creating a tantalizing aroma that stimulates anyone's senses. With the delicate balance of tender horse meat and exquisite spices, horse sausage leaves an unforgettable impression. The flavor of horse sausage is so enticing that many people line up just to savor it. Its distinctive aroma, characteristic of horse meat, entices the palate from the first glance. Exploring horse sausage is an exciting experience for culinary enthusiasts, delivering a sense of relaxation and satisfaction with every bite. The process of horse breeding isn't just a natural expression of life, but also a crucial factor in increasing the herd size on farms. Horse reproduction requires careful care and management from farm staff, including monitoring the health of the herd and preparing for the birthing process. When a horse is ready to give birth, farm staff typically increase supervision and support to ensure a smooth and safe delivery for both the mother and foal. If you want to explore further, leave a 1.
Thank you for watching. Your companionship is our joy and motivation to create engaging videos every day. If you enjoyed this video, leave a 1 in the comments section. Any mistakes you point out will help us improve the quality of each video. Now goodbye and see you in the next videos. Welcome to our channel, which is run by a pro team. First the channel manager, content writer, and finally the editor.